Oh, hi. You just caught me leaving my practice. I'm a big fan of Comic Book Tropes, the YouTube channel. There's that channel and a few others that I really like about comic books on YouTube. And he starts every episode with an "Oh, hi, you caught me doing," etc. And I think it rubbed off on me because I'm just not that creative. All right, so here we have it. I'm playing the Lions. Jeez, man, this has been a tough slate of games. I won the Super Bowl, and now I have to play like really good teams. That's not fair. All right, let's look at my schedule. What's going on? So I had played the Saints, who I defeated in the title game. I'm pretty sure it was the title game. Maybe it was the divisional. Either way, when I beat the Saints in the playoffs, it was because my free safety, who was a rookie, who was still on punt coverage teams, even though he was starting, forced a fumble on Reggie Bush. And that fumble was recovered by James Doe and returned for a touchdown. And that won me the game. There was like 6 seconds left in the game. It was tied. We were about to go to overtime when I kicked the punt. And then Reggie Bush had that fumble. And my free safety was a first-round pick. I actually traded my starter to another team. I'm pretty sure it was the Falcons, whom I totally robbed. And anyway, my free safety just came up huge in that game. Anyway, so the next year, game 1 of the regular season, I played the Saints and I lost to them. That sucked. All right, so the Bears were a tough team. They made the playoffs. I don't think I played them in the playoffs off the top of my head, but I kind of forget. Oops. And then the Rams, another team I defeated in the playoffs, they beat me the year prior. And so then they were visiting me this game. Right now, me and the Rams, it's really about who has the home game. That's kind of true for the Saints, too. I think the home team has won. So the Lions have this really rapidly developing quarterback who's like really good. The Vikings are bad. Texans are bad. Colts are really good. Giants are bad. All right, so after the Lions, I'll have a slate of at least 2 easy teams. That'll be nice. Okay. So during week 3, for a bit of it, I went down to settings and I put it on quarter length 3 minutes, and I actually watched some of these games. And I watched the 49ers, this one. This game had some of the most pitiful quarterbacking I've ever seen. Some of the worst quarterbacking I've ever seen. Let's get to it. All right. 4 interceptions. Wait. 4 completions, 11 attempts, 0 interceptions, 8 completions, 20 attempts, 4 interceptions. They had 4 interceptions. You can see here again. They punted 6 times. These punt return yards. I'm sorry. Punt. Where does it say punt returns? Whatever. Anyway, this is some of the worst quarterbacking I've ever seen. It made me feel better about some of the games I have where I just throw pick 6 after pick 6. I watched Alex Smith throw 2 pick 6s, all in like the first quarter, or second quarter, I guess it was. So those were off pick 6s. Otherwise, neither team moved the ball at all. Washington continues to have like a great defense. It's their secondary and their safeties that are so good, but their safeties basically funnel plays towards other players that now start producing stats because they're not throwing towards Sean Taylor and they're not throwing towards Lavon Landry. Sean Taylor, bless his heart, he was murdered. In real life, he was probably murdered around 2008. He never would have lived to see this season. And he was definitely robbed. He was a phenomenal football player, but every person that has been taken by violence has been robbed from us. And not to diminish Sean Taylor, I don't know. I'm sorry, that comes off weird, but it's a reminder of all the victims of crime and violence. There was a man murdered about 5 houses down from me about 3 months ago when some coworker was stalking his daughter when she was a new employee as a grocery store bagger at a grocery store near us. She's like a junior in high school. Yeah, let's get to football. The Lions. They finally beat the Packers. All right, so the Packers beat them in the playoffs, but now the Packers are 0-3. Curious what's up with that. All right, so one thing I wanted to do before this game, let's check our email. All right, so they're going to do progressions. I think I missed one maybe. That means I meant to get more snaps in for my rookies. Terrence Newman actually got better, yet he is injured. So I don't know how to explain that. I mean, I appreciate him more. I have struggled without my top cornerback. Anthony Spencer is finally getting the credit he deserves. Evan Hawley's grown a lot. So I don't know, like, what does the plus minus, like, I wish it would tell us from win to win. The point of view is sometimes I just don't understand what progression is. Maybe it means over the course of the whole season. I kind of suspect it does for reasons. Might be easier for the player to keep track of it. They kept track of the whole season worth of progression. Man, this Tom George guy keeps growing. He might, he could get to 90, I'm sure, if I played him a lot. And he almost has like a wide receiver's catching ability. Obviously, if he did, he would play wide receiver. He's kind of slow, but he's very strong. Good agility. He has the good stuff for a strong safety. I always like speed, but there's a lot of ways to play strong safety effectively. This guy's just a great backup on my team right now, but he's actually becoming a really good player to the degree that's like going to be hard to. I don't think this guy has the tools necessarily. I mean, actually, attribute-wise, he might be the equal to Roy Williams. But with his overall, if he keeps growing, I mean, I should trade him. I should get some assets for him. I probably didn't sign him for very long because I don't think he was a very highly drafted player. So I'm just looking through progression real quick. He keeps going up, though. That's great. So does James Doe. He had a couple big plays recently. All right, so totally meant to get a backup offensive lineman a lot more snaps. So I'm disappointed I didn't do that. I didn't get Lane a catch in the last game. I have this suspicion that getting everyone a catch every game is pretty much good. Oh, this guy's 280. He actually was hurt. I can finally cut the worst player on my team now. I certainly like getting rid of anyone rated in the 60s, unless there's some reason to keep them. Like that they're in a position that's not really their position. Their attributes are misset for what they actually do. Alright, these guys down here probably didn't play much. That's what Nelson did, though. They probably didn't improve much. Woody Winters, he keeps growing. This guy, wait, he's not even the worst player on my team. I'm floating a guy that's rated 59 overall. I had to do it for a little while because he was, my second line center was hurt. My second center. Player of the week, Julius Jones. Was that for week 2? The NFC. 3 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns. Wow, he did have like an amazing fantasy football game. I love getting the 100 yards rushing, but my game style play, it doesn't always add up like that. And I certainly like running. I like using a variety of backs, although I'm using fewer backs than normal this year. This is probably the least amount of running backs I've used. Who is my opponent this week? Still the opponent. Sean Rogers. Oh yeah, Detroit. I almost never throw screens, but it's a good idea to watch out for Sean Rogers. Ernie Sims. He's got good speed. Not their matchup. Wow, my defense is a lot better, but we're overall evaluated as being very similar. Now I'm working in 2 rookie starting wide receivers, and they have a young quarterback. Let's go check him out. I was really stunned by how high his awareness was last year. As a rookie, it was like 86, which now he's already a 91 overall. He has an 89 awareness, good throwing accuracy, good throwing power. Dude's a star. I think he's a 2nd round pick too. Yeah, so there's less there's at least not some 1st round pick pressure on him. But he's clearly, I mean, he already has the star label. He lost to me in the playoffs. I think Detroit wasn't a terribly tough out. They weren't nearly as stressful as the Rams or the Saints. You know, the Saints and the Rams, they have weapons at every, there's 5. Okay, anytime you're on the football field, there's a quarterback, there's 5 offensive linemen, and then there's 5 people total that can catch a possible pass. A tight end, a running back, wide receiver, fullback. You mix them up however many you want of each of those, and you have 5 of those. So the teams that stress me out the most, the Rams, the Saints, teams like that, on offense at least, Bengals are awful. They have 5 really good weapons. And also they have 5 good weapons even when they're even when they're out of their base formation. So like some teams are only good when they have a tight end, or they only have 5 great weapons when the tight end is also on the field. But then other teams like have enough depth that when there's 5 wide receivers on the field, they are also very dangerous. And the best teams in this game have that. All right, so they have a really good quarterback. Let me go back to team management really quick. Let's check out the speeds of their cornerbacks. Mostly a lot of speed. Their 3rd cornerback, not so much. Awareness is pretty high overall for their team. I don't like running 4 cornerbacks. I did that a few times, but I at least like my 5th and 6th wide receiver to be blazing fast and to be on special teams. I like corner depth because that's also special teams depth. If you don't have a lot of special teams depth, then your starters end up playing on special teams and they're tired when you need them for something else. Good enough speed for this position. Not a particularly highly rated player. Okay, awareness. I look at the awareness to try to guess how good I'm going to be at blowing up them with play action pass. This guy has really good awareness at his spot, but he's slow. His awareness keeps him in the game. At least at strong safety, he's probably like pretty close to the line. I hope they're not planning to put him. In fact, I'll look for that. Matt Bowen is number 41. If he's lined up on a wide receiver, that wide receiver is going to score a touchdown. Daniel Bullocks is 27. He's not super fast himself, but this guy is actually slow. I bet, though, if Matt Bowen has the position or whatever, he can like jam a wide receiver and prevent them from getting a release and get up the field really quick. So where I them, I mean, they're so old. They got a 31-year-old player as their 3rd stringer. Like, no, this guy should be 23. Because he should be also on special teams and be fast and have the potential to develop. At 31, he's done developing. He's purely in regression, at least at this position. This guy, I might actually start this guy because it doesn't take too long for a 78th overall player to become an 81 overall player. But they're all in 1-year contracts, so it's like, what's the point of developing any of them? I might start this dude because he's a rookie. He has really good speed and acceleration. So starting the rookie gets some playing time, and their overall improves much quicker. All right, so enough of that. Let's go to team management. Let's go to subs and look for one of these formations. I think I already edited one. All right, we'll do this one. Here's what I want. Backups. I want these guys to get snaps. That's basically what I mean. These guys have the potential to develop fast, but the thing is that offensive linemen don't develop in this video game very well, especially in their run blocking metric. I feel, I'm not sure, like I maybe have to get them their stats in their rookie year or something, or maybe I'll miss an important window. So I'm going to play these guys occasionally. I know that I'm playing a tough game this week, but I have 2 easy games coming up. So I want to get my young players, especially those, oh yeah, let's go do this. Team management depth chart. I used 2 defensive tackles, so I'm not going to trade Ferguson, but I want B. Sanders to start ahead of Ferguson. I want him to get lots and lots of snaps, and Ferguson's a great plug-and-play player. Man, Ferguson used to be a 95 strength player, so his strength's diminished, but his awareness is great. In last game, we actually saw Jason Ferguson use his awareness to create pressure that resulted in an Anthony Spencer interception. All right, enough of this. Let's play it. Do they have any advice? Yeah, they said Ernie Sims. They probably changed it up. All right, Sean Rogers, Jake Gilbert. So Jake Gilbert's some invented player that plays running back. All right, Roy Williams. In this reality, Roy Williams did not play for the Dallas Cowboys. I hope this isn't Detroit. It's in Dallas.
We come to you from the Metroplex, just outside Dallas. It's Texas Stadium in Irving, Texas. Let's see how it plays out today as we get set for the kickoff.
The Lions will be
looks like he's
off
just
to
about
start the
ready
game.
to kick this one off.
Bloom back deep to return.
Good distance. From the 2. Number
Kickoff
11
return,
returns
24
this
yards.
one to the 26-yard line.
On the return.
The expectation today is a lot of points from each team.
And that's because they have 2 of the most effective offenses in the league. They can score from any point in the field. They take advantage of opponents' mistakes, and they do well in the red zone.
The Lions.
John Madden is totally lying. I don't take advantage of player coaching. I mean, I'm much more likely to take advantage of a coaching mistake than I am a player mistake. I don't catch it when the safety falls down. I very rarely see that. But I do see when if you just take it 1 notch off 0. So here it is in 0, 0, 1. Now John Madden, Al Summerall, Pat Summerall, I don't know who it is this time. Al Saunders, no, none of them. Okay, now the commentary is too quiet. I can't hear it, but you'll still hear the stadium announcer.
Not today. Here we go.
Jones on the run. 5-yard gain on the play.
There's the voice. That voice is never quite correct. It's hilarious. Like it always reads the 2nd and 6 correct, but it's always like off by 1 yard. Now in real life, it's hard to tell. Sometimes like when you first see the play and you calculate it in your head, and they don't exactly end up on that.
Hey, watch that screen. Here we go.
They don't always line up, as far as I know. I mean, do they always? No, they place the ball wherever they think it lands, and you always have to eyeball. Is it in between the hash marks? How is it closer to this hash mark or that one? And by the hash marks, I don't mean left or right, but I mean forward and backwards.
1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Let's go, D.
But the voice in the stadium always gets that far right. All right, went through that gap. Sean Rogers is over there on the right. He's matched up with Leonard Davis. Leonard Davis is definitely a dude who can match up with Sean Rogers.
Jones, the ball carrier. Gain of 6 on the play.
Now, if I'm running like this, why would I ever stop?
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Here I come. Regular. Set. Let's go.
Is that guy saying break a leg? I think that's highly inappropriate.
We got motion.
Tisk.
We turning it up.
Tisk.
Keep the throttle down.
First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Do something.
I'll actually do the rollout. I'd almost never do rollouts. Whoa. Get rid of the ball. Oh my gosh, almost intercepted. Everything about that was cursed.
32 on the coverage.
Okay, I want to get Lane out of
2nd and 10.
the Z spot. Since I throw so many passes to the slot, I want to make sure I get Lane plenty of passes. I want him to develop as a really great #1 receiver. So they're in a man coverage, it looks like. Maybe a zone. That's weird. They could blitz. They have an extra defensive player right there at linebacker.
Lane on the reception. Gain of 6 on the play.
Need to make sure I set this correct. Winters, I feel like, played so well in preseason. I don't know what I expected from him. I don't know why Anthony Fasano's awareness is rated so low. He's on the football field all the dang time. I mean, he's out there. This guy has really good agility. That probably makes him sneakily good at making cuts. Kind of like what Jason Witten actually is. He's good acceleration too. He's pretty slow, but the acceleration and the agility means cuts. He can actually do the passing route tree and get open with his shake. He has good stamina. Not super toughness or anything, but anyway, Winters has played his way into my heart. Not really, but I only included him on the roster technically because I had to, because I needed a second tight end as listed, because Fasano is always my second tight end. Not always, but I love using him as a fullback and as a tight end. I want to keep him on the field at all times. At all times that I want a blocker. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 1.
Makes the catch.
Go for the easy completion.
First down. 1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
So we gonna take it.
And hey, Winters just had a catch. Good job, dude.
What screen? Let's do our thing. Purple.
All right, so now I notice Darren Sproles is in a weird spot. Didn't expect him to be out there, but there he is. He's not a big-time blocker or anything. He does have speed.
Blue down, blue down. It's showtime, baby.
Not the fat. Ooh. All right. So maybe I'll. We'll see what happens over here. Good play, Sproles.
Sproles with the reception.
I feel like Sproles like fought his way into getting ahead of number 90, which is the weirdest number ever for a guy that's dropping back into cover. 96? What? He's gonna fight his way right through here to make sure he has inside leverage on 40, the safety. McComas.
First and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line.
But definitely, Sproles isn't as fast as Michael Bennett was. Michael Bennett lost speed. But Sproles is fast enough to be credible as a wide receiver threat for my team, which is very valuable for my running back position.
Jones, the ball.
Another thing I want to do. All right, so I already did it. Number 29 is, this is my third string running back. He's not great. He has good acceleration, good enough acceleration. Let's see here. What does he do? He's pretty strong. He's like almost, well, but I can't tell what his stats are. Let me go to another kickback. Let's see here. T. Nelson. He's not that far behind Darren Sproles, which is kind of weird. I thought Sproles would be rated slightly higher, but I like Sproles' speed. So I drafted T. Nelson. I do need a third running back on my roster. That's where he does. He breaks tackles, huh? He's actually a mediocre tackler. So he's certainly not better than my running backs by any metric except for breaking tackles. He has pretty good strength, pretty good acceleration, basically mediocre to bad speed. Well, let's see if we can truck someone. Truck someone. There we go. Is this also my backup offensive line? A little harder to truck people with your backup offensive line. Yeah, that looks like them. But, hey, there's Witten. What are they doing? What a weird defense. I think he almost had it.
Nelson on the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
I think this will help my offensive lineman too. Although it's better when I run traps and stuff like that because then they get some easy pancakes. And the pancakes help their stat line. The stat line seems to decide.
All day, baby. Come on. 64. They ain't got nothing. Hey, watch the screen.
Oh.
Nelson on the run. No gain on the play.
Oh.
At the end of the first quarter. The teams are ready for the
All
second
right.
quarter.
They take the backups out.
Watch the play. Let's go, dude. Set. Black with 9. Be strong up front. Let's go.
Be strong up front.
No more, fellas. Get him.
Ah, look how much easier that was.
The extra point attempt is good. Dallas is lined up for the kickoff. Drummond back deep to return. Kickoff returned 20 yards. They'll take over at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Get some slot going. Watch the fake. Stay both now. Come on.
Johnson on the reception. Gain of 16 on the play.
And that quarterbacking is that was a high awareness play because he kind of turned around and threw to his left after looking at his right. This guy's a tough dude. He's a tough quarterback to play against because he sees the whole field like that.
Johnson on the reception.
That was definitely not. I don't think that was the scheduled first read or anything.
1st and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
That's what the high awareness AI. Okay, but it's not perfect. I just watched Alex Smith, who's rated higher than this guy is in awareness and other attributes, throw 4 interceptions against Washington and 2 pick sixes, and he has higher awareness attributes and all that than this dude does.
Keep moving. Yeah, you see me.
Yeah, I don't think that was the plan, but I saw that little gap and I was like, I'm gonna run it.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Play football. Chain. Hey, watch the screen.
Oh, I missed him. I get him. Is there a flag? I deserve a flag.
On the reception. The result of the play is a 1st down.
You don't flag that.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Oh, I ran out.
Williams makes the catch. The play results in a 1st down. 1st and 10.
And I've called a lot of man coverage. I'm not going to call zone. I want to focus on Johnson. In real life, Calvin Johnson is, you know, Megatron. Man, who's that running back? He's a 2nd-year player that's rated 90 overall. Great acceleration, really good speed, great agility, hard to tackle in the open field. He's not quite as, like, if you had Barry Sanders, he'd probably be like 95, 96 speed. Right now, I am missing, like, Tyson Thompson. At least he still had that 95 speed out of the running back position. 94 acceleration, 95 speed. I didn't realize how hard to replace that was when I let him go.
2nd and inches. Ball on the 9-yard.
He would start slowing down in a couple of years. Michael Bennett went from 96 speed to 90 speed in like an off season.
Touchdown line.
Oh my gosh.
Detroit is lined up for the kickoff. Bloom back deep to return.
That quarterback, he just had a nice drive there.
Kickoff return 22 yards. They'll take over at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Under 10. Set. Here we go. Danny. Will. 49. All right, go. 49. Let's go. Watch this. 49.
Oh, I thought I called a timeout. Bah, humbug.
Delay of game on the offense. Number 9, still 1st down.
All right, let's try that again.
1st and 15. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Lane, because he's a stud.
Gotta have it, D. Set. Watch screen.
Oh,
The pass falls incomplete.
the pain.
Intended receiver on the play.
The pain
2nd
of
and
being
15.
alive.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Let's go.
All right, I should stop putzing around at some point, right?
Go make a play.
Right.
Let's turn it up, D. One of us gonna make a play. Let's go. Yo, 1-1. We're talking about black 49. Bring it up, bring it up. Defense, get ready. Bring it!
That's too bad. Johnson initially was uncovered and probably would have been a great target. Oh my gosh, what was I doing? I meant to hit 6.
Incomplete pass. Witten, the
Okay,
intended receiver
enough
on the play.
toying around. Now I'm in a pretty negative spot.
3rd and 15. Ball on the 20.
Danny. Hey, watch the move.
What are they doing?
Play football. Here we go. Roll. Play hard and fast, baby. Purple, 36. Yeah, you see me. Keep that pressure on him. All right, let's go. Get too much for him. Each other back. 64.
Pickle, 19. I thought Bloom had gotten ahead of these guys. I was wrong.
Pass ball's incomplete. Bloom, the intended receiver on the play.
Set. Hut.
Fair catch made at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Be careful. Turn it up now.
How is that not a sack? Bloody.
Johnson with the reception.
What?
5-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 4. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
Johnson with the reception. First down on the play.
Watch the play. Hey, watch the ball. Alert, 5. Defense, get ready. Here we go, baby.
Oh my God.
3.
Ran my guy away from the tackle.
Gain of 18 on the play.
This one. Actually, I don't know what I have in mind right now.
Do some. Here I go. Deuce it.
Incomplete pass. Williams, the intended
Did
receiver
Ware
on the
dance?
play.
He did like a little dance after
2nd and
that.
10. Ball on the 31-yard
They don't show you the dance on the instant replay.
You gotta have it, G.
Gilbert, the ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
I'm coming through, baby.
Incomplete pass. Williams, the intended receiver on the play.
This guy's fast.
They come out for a 45-yard field goal attempt. The field goal attempt is good.
Ah, not fast enough.
Detroit is lined up for the kickoff. Bloom back to return.
All right. Should I not run that offensive set again? I already talked about how the Lions were a playoff team. I think they're pretty good. They lost to the Packers last year. But I think okay, Flozo Adams is number 76. So if there's 79 here.
The Cowboys will start the drive at the 22-yard
3,
line.
7, 6,
First and
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. This cornerback got the edge on me. Ah.
The pass falls incomplete. Lane, the intended receiver, on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Regular, 36. Watch your eyes. Here we go. Not today. Set. Lucky. There we go, D. Hey, let's go. Hey, here we go. Be the hammer, not the nail. Here we go. From the start. Hey.
The wrong way to be running, guy.
Timeout. Lane on the reception. Gain of 2 on the play. Third and 8. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's ride, man. Temple. Set. Go. 19. We turning it up. Let's go. Get it up. Stay with those receivers. Black. 64. They scared. We coming to wreck. Get some swat going. Here we go, baby. All day, baby. Come on. Let's go, dude. Black. 64. Go. 36.
All right, my usual shape. If they run a zone, Johnson or Olsen can come open. If they run man, Jones can come open. Maybe Olsen will come open. No one comes open. Oh, try to get it. Oh, no, fumble it. Son of a gun.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the defense.
I'm screaming, but I'm not screaming because
Ball
people
on the
are sleeping.
29-yard line.
Here we go. Back it up.
But I want to scream.
Timeout called by the offense. Gilbert, the ball carrier. Loss of 4 on the play.
Hey, let's go.
Gilbert Grape.
No more, fellas.
He's getting eaten.
Tackles.
There's been some good Gilberts in the NFL, though.
They don't get nothing.
And in basketball.
Converge on that.
The pass falls incomplete. Johnson, the intended receiver, on the play. Third and 14. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. Be careful. Everything you got. Keep your head up, big boy.
What is going on out here with my safety covering the outside wide receiver? No pass rush. What is going on?
Incomplete pass.
Wow.
The intended
That came to
receiver on the
nothing,
play.
thankfully.
This is a 50-yard attempt.
Bong.
The kick
Ah.
is good.
Lots of kick returns today. Just rest, because this guy will need his energy.
Fair catch made on the kickoff.
Ah, well. It's the eye of the tiger.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
So, the rising up to the challenge, facing up to my rivals. It's the last survivor, the thrill of the fight. Oh, well, he was double covered. What a stupid throw. Pollux. That's like my offensive play calling. What am I doing? Okay, I need to get some points. I can't just like chew on my food and talk at the same time.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Blue down, blue down. Go. 19.
Oh, there's a blitz over there, huh?
Hey, watch the screen. Deuce, 49. Purple, watch the man. 49. It's showtime, baby. Purple, 64. Hey, let's go one deep.
No blitz, but man coverage. Bloom's open. Get to it, homie.
Incomplete pass.
I gotta work on my overthrows. It's so painful.
Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Don't make a play. Don't be fooled now. 36.
Linebacker on Dylan.
We turning it up. Let's go. Sack right here. Let's go. Contain them.
The pass falls incomplete.
All right.
Dillon,
I'm such a B-lister. I don't know. I'm just chunk it up, man. I'm like the Rex Grossman of quarterbacks.
Set. Hut.
46-yard punt. Return for a gain of 2 yards. The Lions will start the drive at the 37-yard line. First and 10.
One back. Here we go, baby. Temple.
Timeout called by the offense.
Why would they call a timeout after calling a play like that?
Gain of 6 on the play. Second and 4. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
I went into cover 3, cover 5.
Gilbert on the carry. Gain of 2.
I called the timeout.
The defense calls a timeout.
Mess, because why not?
3rd and 2.
I've been drinking.
Ball on the 45.
I can call a timeout if I want to.
Gotta be fast off the ball. One of us gonna make a play. Watch the face.
Ah, and I get the sack for it.
Spencer makes the sack.
And I call the timeout.
Loss on the play.
I'm going to go for the block. Not that I think I can get it, but... The game clock's not running. You can hike the ball. Oh, this is lame. George. You think he's from, like, maybe he's Canadian. He's like, I'm one of the foreign players in the NFL. And then people are like, Canada? That's foreign? And they're like, people speak French there. Oh, 1 second left. All right, I got this guy. He's my line. He's a wide receiver. He's on the outside.
1st and 10.
He's blazing fast.
Get it up. Let's go. Be fierce. So we gonna take it. Set. Go. Black. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Good. Go, 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 go. Perfect. 96 yards. If only it had been 99. We got to watch the replay, of course. So this is my starting offensive line. I did not roll my backups out for this one. Just, I kept Jason Witten in, and I told Anthony Fasano to block to the left instead of the right. So I kept extra pass blockers in. Lots of pass blockers. And then just lobbed it up once I saw that 81 got around 21. It's like, oh, he's got the speed. He's got the speed to take it all away. Bob Hayes style.
Set. Hey.
At the end of the first half, the score is down. We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
I got 96 passing yards on the last play and 120 total passing yards in the first half. Get him. Bloom. It's funny to me that my chief kick returner is also making my big kick return tackles.
At the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Here I come. Set it up, baby. Get me going.
Gilbert with the carry. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Rush in. Come on. Right. Deuce it. You can't stop me. Let us dictate. Get it started. Play it. Stop it.
Gilbert, the ball carrier. 1-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 8. Ball on the 32-yard line.
We like to crack the wool. Give it underneath. We need a rush.
Oh!
Incomplete pass.
Bro! That guy deflected it at the last minute. He did a stand-up job, man. Calvin Johnson's no easy fry. Holly. So that's my best cornerback since Terrence Newman's hurt. Terrific free agent signing for me. But I've been following the wrong guy the whole time. James Doe. I wish his name was Joe Doe. Jodo. Jodo Krakow. He's got that visor. It's a cool look, man. And then Price has a cool visor, man. Look at that. I need some synthwave music playing right now.
Yard punt, return for a gain of 1 yard.
It's been hard to get like super open against these guys. Alright, if there's ever been a drive to use my backups, it's the first drive of the third quarter.
The Cowboys will start the drive at the 20-yard line.
Although I'm not really that stuck on using my third string running back against this group. That was something I did for preseason. Oh yeah, man. Alright, this guy has like a really high break tackle. It's kind of slow, but it makes it. Sometimes the slower running backs have an easier time following their tackles. Oops, that was not the play I intended.
Let's go. Black 19. Here we go.
This guy, he cannot block a defensive end.
Regular. Danny. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Let's go now. 64. Here we go. We're talking about Rhea. Come on. Watch the hard count. Watch each other back. Watch the face. 64. Hey. No.
That was one of those plays where I had to wait for him to run the route because he was totally covered. But then after the route, I knew he'd be available to go upfield. And then that's when I threw that.
1st and 10.
And I was using my joystick controller to point upfield. I feel like my joystick controller doesn't always deliver, but
Bring it up. 49. Let's go. Yeah, it's on.
what is this play supposed to be?
49.
All right, number 5, I think has a big time matchup, big advantage.
Move.
So does 6, of course. You know, linebacker on a 90 speed dude. What is going on?
Pass.
Incomplete pass.
All right, almost glad just to get rid of the ball. All right, I don't like this formation. I don't actually like the plays in it. But I'm using it to get my players, and now I'm going to do something different.
Let's go now. Black 64.
Whoa.
Come on. Good shoot. All on us, y'all. 19.
Okay, they're not doing that crazy thing with their safeties this time. However, they still might be vulnerable to the play action pass, and Olsen still has plenty of speed. Oh, I couldn't get rid of the ball.
Smith makes the sack.
Ah, my fans, they hate me. No. I give my strength from my fans.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Without my fans, we would have no TV ratings. There's a blitz, I feel like, coming like from the left side. And right side's barely covered. Bloom. Oops. My joystick, I accidentally hit a button on it, and then I couldn't adjust my offensive line. It wouldn't let me use that, so I had to activate the button, but then my time ran out.
Not today. 36. Bring it. Come on. Up top. Go along. Go
on, I got way ahead of those dudes.
Pass ball's incomplete.
Ah,
The intended
bastards.
receiver on the play.
Bastards, bastards.
Set.
All right, from here, I think I can just kick a legitimate punt. I don't have to angle it or anything. Oh, shit.
48-yard punt. Return for a gain of 7 yards. The Lions will start the drive at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set. Hut.
Don't blitz the guard. Come on. Go around the guard.
Johnson with the reception. 1st down. First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. They ain't got nothing. Hey, watch the screen. Here I go. Clear.
Gilbert on the run. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 35-yard line.
We coming to wreck. Check it. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Come on. You gotta believe it. It's our day. Stay both left.
Well, I didn't get that pass rush on him. He got rid of that ball awfully quick. I wanted to see who did that. Why did he throw the ball away? 93. 93 just pushed the dude right into him. He was gonna totally sack his ass. All right, that's why he got rid of the ball like that.
3rd and 8.
I love this play for that.
35-yard line.
The 5 men, but the 3 attacking the center 3 kind of confuses the guards a little bit. I don't know. It seems like this is a very productive defense. Rush 5 with a real cloud of zones behind it. Boom, catch that. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you got lucky, man.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
We're talking about bring it. Go make a play. Set. Defense, get ready. Break it up, baby. Hey, watch the boot.
Oh, I thought I nailed.
Jones
I thought I was going to get 10 yards on that.
3-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Spread. Here we go.
Bloom has the biggest speed advantage right now.
They ain't got nothing. Orange, 49. Let's go, boys. Not today.
Don't get in the way, ref. Ah!
Incomplete pass. Bloom, the intended receiver on the play.
I've not been
3rd and 8.
taking control of my receivers enough, I guess.
Fly alert. Fly alert. Set. Here we go, baby. Purple. 19. Stay with those receivers. Orange. 49. Watch the vertical. Watch the vertical.
Jones on the reception.
All right, on that play, I always do that shape, but that shape gives me some options. Like if they're in zone defense, I can't throw to Julius Jones, but I have a good chance of throwing it deep.
13. The 4th quarter is about to begin.
All right, it's the 4th quarter. It's time to run the ball with some authority. Yeah.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4. What am I doing? 3, 2, 1. I can't. I have no idea how to play like that. I'm still. I would have to get used to that.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Clear. Clear. Set. Hey, watch the ball. Play football. Will. Orange. Watch out. Here we come. Hey, let's go.
This is a 6-on-4 blocking scheme, which is, you know, to Detroit's advantage, actually. They brought a safety up to also. What are they doing? Their safety's way close.
Nelson on the run. Gain of,
you know, it's always telling me to hit 2 to break the tackle and do something. Maybe I could break the tackle and then like run free in the grass or something. But I actually almost always hit protect the football, the button that makes you cover it up, so that I get even better security as I run up the field. All right, this is Julius Jones.
Black 19. Let's go now.
What is Lane doing there?
Okay, baby, come on. Get me going. Purple 19. Play football. Black 36. Come on.
4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. Yeah. I love it. You can see the ball spin and everything. All right. Nothing too complicated about this, Paul. They faked the pass. That froze the safety. That meant that guy had a free release. Once he got past the cornerback, no one to interrupt him. That's my second-year wide receiver. He's a first-round pick, but not a very high one. But he's still a really good player, and I'm worried about him not being the starter. I had a 5th-round pick this year. I had a 3rd-round pick last year. I thought maybe we'd challenge to be a starter, but it was actually the 5th-round pick from this year who ended up being the 2nd starter. I have had some incredible fortune then, I guess, with my wide receivers.
Kickoff returned 17 yards.
All right. You know what? Middle linebacker blitz. I've ran it like 5 times the last drive and totally just beat them down. Why not keep doing it? Until it stops. First time it stops, I start calling something different, I guess. All right, by the rule of what I just said, I want to run a cover 4. There it is. Switch sides, guys. Gotta switch sides. What? How is he so open? What?
With the reception.
All right,
4 on the play.
I had to switch the sides of my defense. You know, my slot cornerback was on the wrong side of the field, but he never got there. And then he never like started taking control of that area. Oh, catch that guy.
Let's go, boys. Stay at home. All right, now.
The pass falls incomplete. For Reed, the intended receiver on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Royce in. Let's go. I'm coming through, baby.
This guy is super high awareness.
The intended
He
receiver
gets I mean, not super high, but it's really high for a 2nd-year player. I mean, it's actually rather incredible. He should definitely have been a 1st-round pick. Top of the 1st round kind of guy.
Johnson on the reception. 3-yard gain on the play.
Catch that ball. Touchback. I wonder how many takes they had with that guy in the studio just saying, Touchback.
Keep the throttle down.
Do it again.
Keep moving.
Touchback. Touchback. Oh, block. Cover the ball. Cover the ball.
Jones on the carry. 7-yard gain on the play.
All right, what's the deal?
Second and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
I think these are my scrubs, my backup offensive line.
Here we go, baby. Black 19.
Well, nothing easy about this. There's 6 guys on defense, and I got 5 offensive linemen.
Watch the shift. Check it.
I made that situation even worse when I put that player in motion. So I might have been saved by the actual penalty.
Second and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Danny. Deuce it. Set. Purple. 36. Let's go now.
Oh, I was holding up. I thought my offensive lineman. Was going to get there.
Calls a timeout. Third and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
I like what Lane does.
Let's turn it up, D. Stay deeper than the deepest. Keep it up. I can do it, baby. Get the pressure on, man. Make him come to the line. 64. Watch your eyes. Let's go, D. Let's go. Watch your man. 36. Hey.
Oh!
The pass falls incomplete.
I was saved. Saved by that man's bad hands. Oh man, if you were a Detroit fan, you'd be like saying like, I hate that guy. What a lousy cornerback. Can't save the game.
Yard punt, return for a gain of 6 yards. The Lions will start the drive at the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Don't stop that motor. Here I go. Do something. Let's go.
Hey, good job, dude.
Incomplete. Burns on the coverage. Second and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. Be careful. You gotta have it, D. Go make a play.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete pass.
Make the interception.
Williams,
Pad your stats.
on the play.
Pad stats.
Third and
Pad
10.
stats.
Ball on the
Pad stats.
35-yard line.
Pad stats.
All on us, y'all. Wait. No.
The offense calls a timeout. Johnson makes the catch. 9-yard gain on the play.
I'm going to call goal line with a lot of man. So if they go deep, hopefully I'll have man coverage that's good deep, but I'm intending to attack the line of scrimmage aggressively. Oh, no one beat their guy. Doe! James Doe did. Alright.
First and 10.
It's backup time.
44-yard line.
These guys have been pretty good just at these simple drive blocks. Drive blocks are when they get the block straight forward.
Nelson on the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
Aren't they going to call a timeout?
Second and 6. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Defense, get ready. Let's go. It's showtime, Black.
Alright, that was with my right joystick. I could switch the direction like that.
Watch the flank.
So they don't get to key off the time. Oh, I thought I would get the first down on that. I want this running back to get the first down.
Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd and 2. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Wow, a single high safety.
Set. Watch the wheel. Go, black 36. Black 36. Bring it up. Bring it up. No more, fella. Go.
So there's only 3 defensive players on the left, and there's like 4 on the right. So I got an advantage if I go to the left. I only need 2 yards. Yeah. Oh, that's Julius Jones. I actually thought it would be my other guy. I was kind of hoping my backup dude, my 3rd stringer, would get a first down to his name.
Let us be go. 64. Hold the look. We gotta have it, D. Let's go, man.
First down, Cowboys.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
I don't get it. Why is Flozell Adams starting? Is my backup left tackle injured? That's supposed to be my backup. Into the game. All right.
The final score is the Cowboys 21.
Ah, very solid game from Tony Romo. All right, T. Nelson acquitted himself well. Oh, a lot of different pass receivers. That's great. Get to distribute the ball. I got to make sure I throw some balls towards Anthony Fasano. He needs to get on the stat sheet, or else he'll just like cease to exist. All right, right tackle gave up a sack, but got 2 pancakes. The backups in general. I mean, so this is a wide receiver, but my backup offensive lineman basically didn't show up on the stat sheet. And defensively, what happened defensively? D. Hawley put in a hell of a game. Yeah, Brady James had that sack. I was supposed to cover someone, but I didn't know what I was supposed to cover, and they hiked the ball quicker than I realized, and that opened a little space in the offensive line when the offensive lineman opened a gap. That was perfect for Brady James to shoot through and get the quarterback. It was wonderful. All right, what's up here? 21 rushing attempts for a 5.2 average. All right, excellent. All right, that was an exciting game. It's a great way to beat another playoff team. I've played so many playoff teams to start this season. I don't feel like it's necessarily fair. Team schedules. All right, so the Saints, Bears, Rams. The Bears were in the playoffs too, right? No? Let's go see. 2009 wild card round. I don't see any Bears here. We do have Detroit and Green Bay, like I mentioned. All right, so the Bears probably didn't make the playoffs this year. But they did in 2008, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That was an 8-8 team. But still, they have their 3 great linebackers, and they're pretty tough because of that. On defense, they're really good. And Devin Hester is explosive for a long time as a kick returner. But they still don't have it on offense. All right. Next week, we'll be picking up with some cream puff teams, but I really hope to get my backup players extra snaps against, I don't know, the Atlanta Falcons, stuff like that. Some really bad teams next. So we'll talk later.